Anyway, never mind our lads. We've got the one and only Gorilla. We've got the Darren Till. He doesn't answer the messages anymore. He's too big time because he's out in bloody Dubai.
You're all pallied up with Tom Aspinall. He's your new love life, mate. Turn it in, lad. Have a day off, mate. You've left me, lad. What are you on about?
Oh, just because he's out there in Dubai beating up Mutie. Have a bit of respect for yourself, Darren.
Mike, I think you've learned one thing in this life, mate. I do not respect myself in any way, shape, or form.
Hey, Darren, it's good to see you, mate. It's been a while. How you been?
Yes, please. I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm always good, aren't I, son? Come on. I'm always good, brother.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, obviously we're joking. Before we get into the Jake Paul stuff, because no doubt there's a lot of stuff to talk about there. What happened in Dubai, mate?
I don't know, mate. It's just obviously because I've been out for 2 years, mate, and I've just been boxing. Like my boxing's just fucking been on form. I was like, I need a fight, and obviously I was getting let down. Like I had the visa problems to fight Chavez, and I was like, oh. And then obviously, like I had a few other things in the pipeline. Like I was gonna sign with a few big organisations who wanted me, like on like a free fight deal, which would have brought big fights like Tommy's and KSI's. But then that just sort of come last minute. I was like, oh, do you know what? Just get me out there, just get like a little thing. And then obviously went last minute. Fucking didn't even know what the guy was, who he was or what he was, and then just like, and had the fight. I got the thing he was just a bit of a clown, and obviously I knew he wanted a little bit of wet, so I was like, all right, well, fucking second round, started like hitting him with a few things. I thought, he's just like fucking half falling over, and then just started, like we've gone into the clinch, I've like just touched him on the back there, and he starts rolling around on the floor, and I was like, is this it? Yeah, is this the way I'm coming back? I was just like, sound story of Darren Till's life all the time. And then out of nowhere, I'm like just chilling on the fucking ring, and he just like comes up shouting at me and that. I was like, mate. He's like, I wanted to fight you. I was like, you didn't, mate. I said, you've just rolled around for 20 minutes. You've had the paramedics like shaking your legs. Like, yeah. I just said, I was calm. Everyone's seen it. I just said, mate, like, just save it, lad. Go away. And he went, what? I said, lad, I said, I think you're a coward, mate. And he like tried to come up to me, but I think he was thinking like the security were going to like hold him back. And I think he was thinking I was going to like do a little bit of bravado. But mate, once street talk, mate, like, there's none of that round here. So I just went, yeah. Lifted me leg up and just went bomb, was this, and with the left hand, and then like it just escalated. He fucking shot a single on me. Everyone was dragging me down. He got me down. I turned on him, so give him like a few knocks to the back of the head, and then like lad, I was worked up. Like if it weren't for me making that there, I was fucking gonna go off my tits, mate. But obviously it's Dubai, as I was just like sounded. It went viral. Unfortunately, I thought, you know what, it's probably better that happened because I just knocked him out, and everyone would have been like, yeah, he's beat a bum, which the guy was. But now it went viral. I thought, yeah, what a way to come back, Darren Till style. Fuck it, innit?
Darren, what's it been like negotiating fights and kind of navigating the world outside of the UFC? Because I hear some horror stories sometimes we bitch and complain about the way the UFC is a little bit sometimes, but then you hear the horror stories like outside of it.
Listen, let's get it straight, mate. I hope Dana watches this show. Lad, Dana's, all right, the pay might be a little bit less. But lad, you get looked after, you know where you stand, you know where you are, you get all round your treatment, fight week, this, that, it's a easy thing. I've got all these cunts out here, promoters, chatting to me about contracts and shit like that, chatting flights and weight and that. All I do now is turn around to them and say, mate, I don't give a what hotel I'm staying in or what business class flight I'm on. Put some numbers on a piece of paper or get out my face. We're not mates. I don't want to know what you're birds up to. I don't know what the weather's like. Put a piece of number on a paper, and if I like it, I'll say yeah. If I don't, I'll tell you to go yourself. And that's just how it's got to be done, mate. I know what I'm with. Obviously, lad, I'm not stupid, mate. I speak realism. I'm the B-side if I was to fight Mike Perry. I'm the B-side if I was to fight Jake Paul. I'm the B-side right now. I'm still a massive name, but I'm the B-side of some of these fighters who've been fighting. So I get me worth. I know me worth. Me worth's not millions, but me worth's not also 50 grand, 100 grand, mate. Like, who are you talking to? So as much as, like, I might go on, I'm not a stupid person, mate. I'm a entrepreneur, and I know the game works. I'm not having some daft promoter sit in front of me trying to fucking swindle me into some five-fight deal, promising me the world. Nah, it's not that type of party. Pay me what I'm worth, we'll sign a 2-fight deal and we'll get big fights. They all know I'm a big draw for any of these guys, you know, so I feel like I'm speaking sense. So yeah, it is a horror story out there.
So Darren, on that, I mean, I always you say I'm kissing Tom Aspinall's ass. I'm still out there, and I say, Darren Till, I'm telling you, can't forget about Darren. I always believed in your potential. And I still say it to this day, and people come at me. They go, oh, you know, what are you talking about? You're talking out your ass. You came away from the UFC, you're doing your thing, you're trying to get some boxing matchups. How is it all going in terms of, you know, from your perspective, leaving the UFC to what's going on now? How is it all going? How's the journey?
Mate, people like to talk. Mate, look at what the current UFC middleweight champion's done for all these top contenders. He's battered a lot of them. I made him look like a child on the feet. He was a child on the feet. Yeah. If I was a bit more aggressive and I had the boxing I've got now, mate, I'd have flatlined the cunt. And obviously other things, like, what are people talking about, mate? He battered Strickland. He battered Whittaker. He battered all yous. I made him look like a kid on the feet. He's the shittest man I've ever gone against in striking. He's total dog shit. He's dog shit. Yeah, he beat me. Yeah, he tapped me out. Fucking sound. He's dog shit on the feet. And this is what I say, when it comes to striking, there's not many out there. And we all know that. We know that. We've seen it. So it's like, yeah, people can chat shit. But, mate, I fucking made a show. You're champion. Yeah, he tapped me out. But on the feet, he's shit. He's like a fucking scared little dog. But, yeah, things are good, lad. Things are good. I'm on a rant. Things are good.
Say how you really feel, Darren.
Obviously,
don't hold back.
Hey, Tom might be your mate, but you're always going to get the most views with Till, so you better get me on more, lad. You know what I mean?
Mate, no. If only you responded to the messages, you would have spoke a bit sooner.
Brendan had a word with you the other day. He's like, Darren, he's like, come on, mate. Mike keeps telling me you just blanking him over like, oh, lad, sorry, I love him. Just like, you know. But no, mate, look, all I've been doing, Mike, really, I've been out this, like, people have been saying, like, Till, you need to go to shows, keep your name. I'm just like, I'm focused on my craft, man. Like, I've really been putting a lot of work and effort into the box, like, getting that good stance and that good fucking, and like, I'm happy with my progress, and I just want the big fights now, Mike. Like, you know, I just feel like there's a lot of big fights out for me there, the Diaz's and the Masvidals and all these influences. So that's what people can say, oh, you know, you're going into that, you're begging for fights. You go, mate, who wouldn't beg for a fight with Jake Paul? Are we all trying to act like we're all not, like, begging for fights with Jake Paul? Now, is this what we're all doing? Are we all telling lies to each other? Mate, you're going to earn 5 million quid to Paul. If he wants me to get on my knees, I'll get on my knees. It's 5 million quid, lad. So all these people that don't get it, you're begging for a fight with Jake Paul. Fucking obviously I am. Would you not? Who are you? Like, lad, I swear, Mike, it baffles me. This world baffles me. That I need out. I need the fucking jet out of here. I'm sick to death of it.
Okay, so what's Mike and I talk on here all the time. Like, where the is Darren Till? Like, what is the holdup? Like, he obviously got the Mike Perry fight done. Like, where is the holdup there with getting you in there with a Masvidal or a Nate Diaz or all these guys? Because you seem like you're ready. What's the
I know that, Anthony. Like, obviously, I'm not one of them as well. Like, you know, I should keep my face in the media, but you know, I'm not so hell bent on it. I'm just doing me. I just live my life the way I live it. But I've got no hold on myself. Like Masvidal said on the show with you guys, he was like, oh, you know, I'd love to fight Till, and I was thinking, oh, mate, that like would be so good. But then I don't know what the stories and the rumors are too with like his promotion. Like, I heard some stuff over pay, so I don't know how true that is. Like, that could be like a little bit of a factor. But then, like, I'll be honest, I'll be real. Like I'm like 6'1" at the moment, like 225. I just honestly, I just don't think Jake Paul, I don't think he wants smoke with me. I really don't, mate. Like, he's calling out Pereira. He knows he's not going to get that fight. Like, he's a clever marketing genius, Jake Paul, mate. He's so clever. And I just feel like I'm not going to get that fight. I had the Chavez fight there. That's probably dead in the water now. Perry, I don't know. I'm ready to fight any one of these. Like, right now, I'm in shape right now. I'm fit, I'm stronger. You know, I took that fight the other week. They said 90 kilos because I was like, I can make it. I'm not like coming off the couch. I'm in shape. I'm running every day. So like, I'm so ready, man, to fight any of these guys. I really am. The Tommy Fury. Like, I'll fight him next week. I don't even need a real camp for these guys. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but give me 4 weeks and I'll fight any one of these guys. Now, like, that disaster what I seen last night, I don't even want to fight either of them now.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Give me your thoughts on the performance from both men last night.
I didn't watch the fight.
Okay.
I'm not going to watch that shit. I watched clips of it. Mike, I'm not watching low-level striking like that, mate. I'm watching Liam Harrison in ONE FC. I'm watching the greats. I'm not watching shit like that. Perry, the walking punch bag, and Jake Paul, just a big juiced up monkey. I'm not watching that shit. I'm watching clips of it and just going, oh my God, do these guys actually think they have a chance with me? Hell, mate.
Yeah, so I was just on Sean O'Malley's podcast and I said I would love to see him fight you next. And O'Malley was like, oh my God. And just to what I said before, people don't understand. You're a fighter and you're an extremely high level striker. People don't understand that, right? You had some ups and downs in the UFC, Darren. You fought for the bloody title. But when I know striking, I know your pedigree, I know what you're capable of. People that don't know, don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth right now. What I saw last night from Jake Paul was embarrassing. If you're a technical boxer, if you profess to call yourself a professional boxer, that was garbage. You are a clinical, tactical, laser-like striker. So pitch your case, man. Get the fight. What are you doing? Don't play it down.
I know. No, I know. But this is getting the fight in it because I'm saying he's that bad. I don't even want to fight him. So in his head, he should be like, who the f*** are you talking to, Darren Till? You little mug. But I just don't know, mate. I'll be honest. I don't want
to downplay and shit on the fight, but I don't think he'll take it.
Look,
because you'll beat the shit out of him and it's clear. You're young.
I'm not Mike Perry. Mike Perry, if he offered me a fight on the street, I'd go, save it, mate. I don't need that type of drama in my life. Like, he's a hard mother. Like, I don't tell lies. Like, if Perry come up to me in the street and was like, hey, I want to fight, I'd be like, mate, off, like, I don't need that in my life. He's just some big dumb dope who fights in the bare knuckle and just blocks punches with his face. He cannot fight me in a boxing ring because, as Mike said, mate, I'm so precise with what I do. Everything's thought through, striking wise. I would set him up and I would knock him flat out on the street, and I'd do the same to Jake, and I'd do the same to Tommy, I'd do the same to KSI, because they are not on my level. I will actually go on a 5-week bender and fight them. That's how bad they are. They're terrible.
I'd pay good money to watch that.
Let's not get things twisted, Mike. Tom Aspinall was me and him were main sparring partners for years. You understand the levels. There's levels to this game. Yeah, MMA, I'm quite shit right now. Mate, let's not get it twisted. We're not talking about MMA. I quit that. I had to quit that. I was that shit. Mate, striking, I'm the fucking best there is out there. I know I am. I'm not trying to say anything about him. I understand the game. I understand, like, distance control, feint control, setting people up for the shot. Like, people just think, oh, Darren Till throws a left hand. I catch everyone with it because I set it up in a way that I just understand striking. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, mate. Like, even in the boxing gym, I'll put me coach in the front, like, Till was so impressed. And 2 years, as I say, Mike, I haven't done any interviews, and I've just worked on my craft, and now I'm on the fucking blowout used to, so riled up because I'm like, I am ready to fight right this minute against any one of you absolute bums.
Well, Darren, you're not getting any younger, though. So you've got to capitalize on it right now. So whatever it is that you've got to do, you know the situation. We haven't spoke for a while. But seize the day. Jump on it right now. But having said that, when I did speak to Brendan last week, 2 weeks ago, he said you had something big bubbling. And he said to ask you about it.
Yeah, potentially, mate. Potentially. I don't want to I ever say, you know what, I'd love nothing more to say. You know what I'm like, Mike, I can't hold my own piss. I'd love to say, but in great Darren Till fashion, I'd say and lose out on stuff again, and just, I don't need that shit anymore, mate.
Oh, okay. Boxer, influencer, MMA fighter. Just that's all you can say.
Don't get yourself in trouble, Darren. Don't let him convince you. Don't let him talk you into it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Anthony asked him a question.
You're doing an aerial on me now.
No, I'm not. No, I am not. Don't you dare say that. That's the biggest insult you could ever say to me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I thought we were mates.
Darren, were you the one that released his phone number one time? Was that you?
It's been a rocky road, that one, mate.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Right. You mentioned Tom Aspinall a couple of times there. UFC 304 round the corner later today, man. I'm jumping on a plane. Darren, you're going to be around.
Yes, I am, but it's going to be a sticky one for me, mate, because as I say, Tom Aspinall, obviously, I love the bones of my team, but little Dennis McCann's fighting in London, so the plan to do with me and all the lads, we're going to go to Dennis's fight, and then we're going to travel up to London, so we're going to, like, get there for, like, the late main card. So I spoke to Hunter, he was like, Till, love to have you, you know, as a girl first. Oh, that's nice. Like, he still fucking respects and appreciates me. So, yeah, I'm going to be there supporting all the English lads, you know, mate. Even fucking me and Leon have had our back and forth over the years. But, like, I'm not that guy. Like, I'm so happy for his success. I think he's an absolute sniper. Like, I was even speaking to Bren the other day, and I went, Bren, I might just go as far to say his fucking striking's even superior to mine. I've always thought, man, mate, he's so good, and I'm so happy for his success. And everyone else on that card, I don't sit back and go, I just sit back and think, like, they've got it now, what I had, I'm gonna get it again. Is
it hard having an event so close and so big, and Tom being there on it, and like, I don't mean this, like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Do you feel like a little bit left out?
No, Anthony,
listen, are you just happy?
Of course, no, listen, I just, lad, look, I could have 1 billion and I could have nothing, and I'm just happy in my life, mate. I just go round, I don't judge anyone, I just live my life out of it. But I'd be lying to say, yeah, obviously I'm jealous. Jealousy's an emotion. Yeah, I'm like, wow, like, you know, I had all that. They was all looking at me at one point, Leon, Tom, like, Till. Like, now I'm looking at them, and it's all good, because guess what? I'm happy for them, and I'll just get back there myself. No bad feelings, mate. I just want everyone to do well. I'm not asked if someone's fucking doing well. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do well with you. I'm not like, oh, he's doing well. He doesn't deserve it. Well, who are you to say he doesn't deserve it?
Right.
Yeah. No. I'm well said, Darren. Well said, because that shit just eats you up inside anyway. Yeah. What is the plan, though? Do you want to get back to the UFC down the line, or is it just,
Obviously. Yeah. You see me, like, I'm embarrassed I had to leave the sport of MMA, quit. Fuck, I'm going back, mate. I'm going to get back on me wrestling shit, get me shit sorted. I go back in and just make a fool out of all them, because you know what? I'm sorry to say, them in that middleweight division, now looking at them, the shit. They can't take me down, mate. I fucking bladder every last one of them. Because he's shit on the feet. I understand, yeah, if he doesn't smoke in, mate, something funny's going on. Like, something's
What do you think about
on.
Strickland?
He's good, mate. Listen, I've got nothing but good words to say about Strickland. Like, he's fucking just a real fighter, but, you know, he's fucking, you know, he hasn't got a lot in terms of striking. He's just durable and can use that jab, like, you know, I just be kicking up, ba-boom, ba-boom. I just know what I can do to these guys, mate. I've just got to put it all into place and like, do this boxing now for a while. You know, have me shit on, and as I say, mate, you know, the potential to go back. It's not like I'm gonna get to 33 and go, oh, it's too late. How's it too late? I've already been to the top of the sport. It's not like I'm starting at 33 and going, oh, how'd you get to the top of the UFC? I've been there. I've done it.
So is the plan just to? It sounds like you just want to get some boxing fights, stack some cash, get yourself sorted, and then just go carefree back into the UFC and climb.
I'm just watching these guys, mate. I'm just watching them. I'm like, oh, even all my friends ringing me saying, I know that my friends are like, Till, how could you ever think even, I don't want to disrespect Perry, like, I love him and he's the king of violence, but it wouldn't be a fight, me and him and boxing, mate. It just would not be a fight. Wouldn't be a fight.
So, like, I'm just looking at the rankings here. Obviously, you give your thoughts on Strickland and Duplessis. Izzy, Robert Whittaker, Nasruddin, Jared Cannonier, Marvin Vettori, Brendan Allen, Paulo Costa. I mean, you could fit right back in there at the top level tomorrow.
Come on. It says something when Whittaker's shooting for takedowns and fights. Like, he couldn't handle me on the feet, mate. Couldn't handle me. And I think Whittaker's the best in that division. Like, you know, I can handle these guys, mate. As long as I get these few details together in a few years, which I'm going to. I promise you I'm going to. I'm a mature man now, mate, to think differently. I know I can be there with them. And I'll do what everyone wants me to do. Everyone wants me to be that UFC world champion I was going to be. And I just know somewhere along the line I am going to be it. I do know, you know. I do. It's mad. It's crazy.
Well, I always sing your praises, and people come at me, and it's like, that's a perfect example. The fight you had with Robert Whittaker, I mean, that was razor close, and I think he got a takedown right at the end of the fight, and that's what kind of sealed it. So, Darren, it's good. We're gonna have to let you go.
It's been emotional. I've fucking hell, man. It's been a therapy session for me. This, like, wow.
Well, let's do it again, man. Let's do it again. That's what we're here for.
Mike, save it, lad. I'll see you next July.
Shut up, you tart. Hey, Darren, mate, I love you, brother. I do. I wish you very much. Nothing but the best. Big success, man. Much. I mean that, Darren. I mean that. And I'm always there. Give me a bell. Give me a bell sometime, you prick. Come on, get out of here. Piss off. There he is, the gorilla. Whoa.
Man, he seems like he's in a great place.
He's fired up.